Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is going to be a quick one. Just thought it was important. Um, and we were looking at some stuff, and hang on, I hear myself, so I have myself up someplace. Give me 1 second. God. So, anyways, might just be something I have to deal with because I don't know where I'm at. Unless it's no, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. Why would it be up? Because I haven't. Anyways, we'll just deal with it. So, hope everybody is doing well. Um, God, that's really annoying because I can hear myself. So anyways, um, we'll take a look here, and we're looking at Zelensky's plane UKN 1201, and it is coming out of the Ukraine and going to Dubai. So, and we had a report just a couple days ago that uh, Zelensky was going to preparing to flee the country. He got a luxury apartment in Dubai valued at almost 17. It is written as a quote modest 600 square meter, not foot, apartment awaits Zelensky on an island with a warm sea. This is why hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians are dying today. Uh, so it's pretty clear that he's going straight to Dubai. Um, and this comes on the heels of them losing more territory and more very influential and beneficial cities. If I share the thing, um, so that's his airplane. It's coming out of Ukraine. Well, it actually came out of Poland, but likely to have a minute. Probably going to Dubai. The Russians have been taking over cities and taking some major territory, and the very um, Steiner's counterattack will solve everything. Zelensky probably. Uh, sorry, is he running or has he been deposed? He's so the reports say he was fleeing or about to flee, and we're looking at his plane live right now, tracking, and it has left Poland, and it is going to Dubai. So still airborne. Um, and this lines up with the reports, and it lines up with the recent loss of territory. For all intents and purposes, the Russians have won this war and could be coming to a close. We'll probably see some negotiations and some of Ukraine breaking up. Be interesting to see how influential or how much information the United States has on those uh, that impact. But or do we get reports later that he was, kicked out of the country, exiled from the country? Um, I'm surprised that he made it out alive. I'll just say that much. So, I'm actually shocked. I thought once his usefulness was over, he would be as well. Doesn't seem to be the case. It looks like he might have got his nice little his nice little ocean retirement mansion, and that might be where he lives out his days. So, uh, the thought is that the war could well be over. We'll see in the coming days. That obviously frees up Russia for some other things. We'll see what they want to do with it from there. But I think that there's a pretty good indication that Zelensky has fled the country, and yeah, uh, we might be coming to a close on the Russia-Ukraine war. So, just trying to read some articles real quick, just to make sure I'm not missing anything spectacular. But either way, I would think that there would be a pretty good indication that this means that he is out, and there will be either a new leader in Ukraine, and anybody that would try and lead Ukraine out of this or post Russia, uh, I think would wanna put this behind them and stop. So he travels all the time begging for cash and weapons. This is different because one, we just got a report that he was going to flee to Dubai, and then we just saw the plane go up, and he's fleeing to Dubai. So it could be him just traveling again, but he's probably not going to the Middle East to get funding because they're not going to fund. It's the place and the location. So it could be something like peace talks, or it could be the fact that he is fleeing to the recently purchased home that he just bought in preparations to flee. So we got the report first, waiting for the plane to go up. Saw the plane just a little bit ago, and decided to go live and pass the information along because that's the plane right there. And this isn't a scheduled meeting. Also of interest, the United States congressional leaders are, I don't know if they've landed in Ukraine. I know congressional leaders were uh, taking off to go to Ukraine. I don't know if they've already went. I was a little unclear on the day. Uh, one day ago. So they just approved, obviously, the $60 billion aid package. And I know the top congressional leaders from both parties were planning to deliver that good news in person. Um, so one of the two was going to uh, one of those two was going to go over there and in person it. So it could be in there. Of course, the Biden administration is now condemning Congress for not acting quick enough, and that's why they've lost the recent territory, and that's why ultimately we'll probably hear that that's why they lost the war. Um, unthinkable, blah blah blah. So basically, the politics being played now is that since we delayed funding, since we Congress took time for appropriations for the new $60 billion in aid, that's that our delay was why they lost. I forget the city, but they just lost a big city in the battle. And Ukraine's getting their ass kicked. So, Tilly, we are looking currently at Zelensky's aircraft right now. Again, we have report that came out a little bit ago that said Zelensky was preparing to flee the country. He purchased a $17 million luxury apartment in Dubai, and we've been waiting for uh, the plane to go airborne, and the plane went airborne tonight, leaving out of Poland, and that's the plane on the screen with the purple line. That's the track. So every indication, and I'm comfortable because I have been trying to pay attention to this somewhat. I'm comfortable saying that he's fleeing the country and that the war is going to be over. So, it'll be hard to tell. Again, you have congressional leaders there. It might be time for some kind of negotiation. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But it does not look like Zelensky's going to get eliminated yet. Uh, but it looks like he's going to take it and ride off into the sunset. At least that's what it looks like as far as now. And I based that on the previous reports and previous reporting that was just sent to me, and then the fact that we can see his plane airborne. I think it's pretty good indication that this is over with. I don't see anything official yet, but I'm pretty comfortable saying that. So obviously we'll move to the Middle East. They need a new villain. Israel has been attacking all kinds of places. The United States is trying to get in there. Yeah, it's kind of crazy timing. I don't know why. So exactly. Exactly. Uh I don't see any comments by Ozzy. Oh, I see a hey rabbit by Ozzy. Well, the plane's almost down. It's coming in for a landing, as we can see by the we can see by the legend here that it's green, so it's coming down. It's landing in Dubai right now, currently, like in process. We can hang out for another second until it touches down. Um, but it's at about 10,000 feet, so it's coming in for a landing. Uh, I'm trying to surf natural spots and see Advika. Um, Advika is the city that just fell. Sorry. Um, excuse me. So they took Advika a few hours ago. Um, Troops retreating from Advika captured by Putin's army as of 32 minutes ago. Russia's captured Advika after Ukraine withdrawals. Um, sorry, I'm just trying to read real quick. So a chance to take the country. Russian Defense Ministry tweeted out 318 on the 17th. Earlier today, I guess we can. Avika has been liberated from the Ukrainian nationalists and neo-Nazis. This will allow them to move to the front line further from Donetsk and decrease the number of terrorist attacks against its residents. Um, so that's an official tweet from the Russian Defense Ministry. We'll go back to the plane and we'll watch it land. So we're at about 7,000 feet now, somewhere in that general vicinity. So it looks like it's going to be done. Get on the ground, safe and sound. Sorry, I'm rolling back through. Oh, okay. Time to stop all aid to Ukraine. Yeah, it would be curious to see what the 60 billion that went over, uh, that was just voted on. Lies and slander. Lies and slander. Acorn. So it looks like we're almost down on the ground. Again, this is the plane we're looking at. It left South Poland, Southeast Poland, and coming into land. So looks like it is going to get down. Sarja International. Is that in Kuwait? No, it's in Dubai. Okay. Yeah, it's in Dubai. So he's certainly going to Dubai. Third largest Middle East air freight hub, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's absolutely where he's gonna land. So we'll watch him touch down, make sure he gets down safely, and then I'll cut it. Like I said, just thought it was very pertinent and important information. So I think there's a good indication. So I'll wrap everybody up because I see some more people coming in. We got reports out that Zelensky was going to flee Ukraine. Obviously, Zelensky fleeing Ukraine since he's been the one pushing this war effort. There's probably a pretty good indication and pretty good chance that Zelensky leaving would stop the war or dramatically reduce the war or lead to some kind of negotiations or peace talks. So he bought a $17 million luxury apartment in Dubai. Um, and there were various reports out last week that he was going to flee Ukraine and retire to Dubai. Um, so we've been watching the skies like we normally do, and of course, Zelensky's plane just popped up. So this is what we're watching is the UK N-1201, which is Zelensky's aircraft. The Ukrainian Air Force One, basically, and it is touching down in Dubai. And a couple things to add to this is the United States is obviously bringing that $60 billion aid package that was just approved, about to bring that to Ukraine. Uh, there's no conceivable reason that he would go, like, he's not on a begging tour. He's not going to Dubai to beg. So everything lines up. You got to put a couple things together. There's no official word on it yet. Um, but there's pretty good indication that Zelensky is fleeing the country to a place where he said, or there was reporting that he was going to flee the country. So if you add all these things up and all the consistencies and what's been said in the recent past, everything adds up to this is probably a pretty good sign that this specific conflict is over, um, or pretty damn close. And again, we match that with the fact that Advika lost recently. There's a bunch of information coming out today. They lost Ukraine. Zelensky announced that he's withdrawing troops from Advika on Saturday morning after it had fallen. And I'm just looking for something official. I don't think we're going to get it yet. So, a bunch of Ukrainian military commanders have been relieved. So it seems like this is nearing a close. So, biggest one to fall since Bakhmut. So there's an editorial from The Independent. Ukraine can still win this war, but they'll need all of the U.S.'s help. So they still think that's what mainstream media is going to think of this. But again, there's pretty good indication that if he's fleeing to his newly purchased mansion, then there's probably a pretty good indication that this war is over. So, like to give special thanks to Cheese for helping me out with the stuff, and giving me the information, at least some of it. So, appreciate you, buddy. And yeah, I mean we're almost on the ground. Like I said, we'll see this through. We'll watch this touchdown, and then as you can see by the ledger, we're somewhere in this area, so we're coming in on 2,000 feet. What is this guy? US C-17. United Arab Emirates cargo. So, this is a C-130, so a cargo plane. But this is Zelensky. He is landing in Dubai at Shaharaja International Airport in Dubai. Oh, he is. You think he's in at Dubai International? Oh, they are turning, aren't they? So they're in a pattern. So they're probably. Is this one Dubai International or? I'm not familiar with Dubai airports, to be honest. So, they're definitely not coming in there. No, I think they're just going into a pattern, Cheese. I think they're gonna come back, and I think you were right the first time, bud. Yeah, he's he got maybe he wasn't as dumb as I thought he was, because he probably got wind of it and certainly decided to take what cash he could fit in his aircraft and get the fuck out of there. So yeah, and I agree. It's something that was well published for the most part going into it. So it's not something that's insane or like would be incredibly unusual. It kind of lines up with everything we've been hearing and seeing. So looks like this is the airport. Which one's this one, Cheesy? Because that's where he's going. And it could well be that this was part of the plan. This could be this. Oops. This could certainly be the United States delivered the 60 billion today. It certainly could have. Which purple one, Neo? This one, or is it this one? Because he's going to this one. That doesn't help. Okay. So, it could line up that he just got the it could line up that he just got the new US funding in, and that was his fleeing. Okay, cool. So yeah, we are going to do Dubai International. Yeah, could very well be. He could have just got the money in today from the United States, that last 60 billion, and he cut bait and ran with it. I had not seen anything about the United States Congress getting there. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, he did. Okay. So he got the aid package and met with Heels Up 8 hours ago. Go figure. I met with Vice President Kamala Harris. I do a terrible Zelensky, but I'm grateful for the United States' vital support and leadership, which helps me rally the world and withstand Russian attacks. We must continue to stand together, Ukraine, America, and all of our partners. We must continue to contribute much needed security, achieve joint results, strengthen our resilience and resistance to Russian aggression, and demonstrate to Putin every day that the hatred of the people and freedom will never defeat our unity, the unity of the free world. And there's his tweet 10:01 a.m. So a little bit longer than that. So about 12 hours ago, 14 hours ago. Um, so he met with Heels Up. So that makes me think that they probably got the age package, and he probably got to fuck off. Yeah, so the thing says 8, but his tweet came 14 hours ago, just for the record, just to be accurate. So the timeline says 8, but it would actually be 14. So I guess the timeline, I don't know. But yeah, so we knew he was going to meet with U.S. congressional leaders, as well as I didn't think he was going to meet with Biden, but obviously he met with Kamala. So it seems like it was a planned thing. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Met heels up, packed, and went to Dubai. We're seeing him come into the airport right now. He's about to land. That will be the interesting part. I mean, does at this point he say, you know what, to hell with it, we're going to. No, it looks like he's just a touch taller. Just a touch. That would be the question, though. Is Russia? So he is on the ground, safely on the ground, and on ground 53 knots. So he slowed down 31. So they're in taxi. But that will be the question. What does Russia do now? Are they emboldened? They won. For all intents and purposes, if you're being honest about the situation, it seemed like it was pretty easy. Took probably a little bit longer. But they also fought the U.S. and Ukraine. So take that for what it's worth. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Russia and if this emboldens them or. It's true. It's true. I thought they had signed off on the package. You could be right. You absolutely could be right. I'm trying to see if there was anything official. But I find it interesting. What's up, Dave, by the way? I do find it interesting that they met together today. It says in the article on the Independent that the $60 billion aid package came to Kiev on Friday. Again, I don't know that that's accurate. I don't have any reason to doubt you, Dave. I don't know for sure, but the article does say that it came on Friday. The aid package arrived in Kiev on Friday. So, and then obviously we had Kamala this morning. So that would line up with that. But interesting. Hopefully the war is over. Hopefully we can get some peace and stability in the region. And we'll see what Russia does next. I think that's the biggest question: is what does Russia do next? So, and one more time, just before, no, nuclear, we will not get our money back. No way in hell. One more time to wrap up, just for everybody that's here. We just watched Volodymyr Zelensky's aircraft touchdown. It came out of Poland. It was a Ukrainian airplane. As you can see on the information to the side here, we just watched it leave southeast Poland, and it's believed that Zelensky was on here. Why that's significant? We had reports that Zelensky purchased a new, quote, modest mansion for $17 million in Dubai. And then we were waiting for the bird to go in the sky to see when he was going to flee, because there was a significant amount of information that he was indeed going to flee. He has fled, we believe, and has just landed in Dubai. So, lines up again with the meeting from the United States government, as well as there's that UAA plane taking off. Meeting from the United States government this morning, and confirmed some of the reports that we knew that he was going to flee, or there was some indication that he was going to flee. So, yes, internationally funded home in Dubai. So that is going to be it for me tonight. If anything else comes out of it, certainly let you know. But yeah, I'm pretty confident in the assertion that we just watched Zelensky touchdown in Dubai, and he has fled the country of Ukraine. First time here, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like on your way out, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Till next time, have a good one, y'all.